Then again, there could be a huge ice formation back there and I'm missing it. So you don't know what you're missing unless you go check. Whoops, oh no. My gimbal's misbehaving again. The battery is fully charged, but that doesn't mean it's gonna behave. Good thing about being in the lower level, you don't have far to fall if you screw up. If you're at the upper level, you know, theoretically you could fall pretty far. But the thing is, I don't know if you could tell, I'm walking on all these loose rocks, breakdown rocks. The actual cave floor is nowhere to be seen. Now on the other side of the metal developed trail, you'll see it's actually really, really far down too. But you still don't see the actual cave floor. It's just breakdown rocks like this. I think that's actually one of the reasons this was an ice cave, is because the air kind of gets trapped down in between the rocks and the moisture goes down in between the rocks. The cold air freezes it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm back on the official metal walkway here. Hopefully you can tell it sloped down a little bit. And then beyond the end, it goes really far down, like another 15 feet down. The ceiling, whoops. The ceiling gets higher too. Hold on. Now there's a little bit of room underneath part of this elevated walkway. When I used to work, they call it a catwalk. Not sure if there's a better name for it or not. That's the pretty orange color here. Fascinating. Notice the small loose rock here. So this is like the lowest point in the cave. It's still just breakdown rock. There's no sign of the actual lower level, the bottom, the floor of the cave. So now that I gotta get down here, I gotta climb back up. Whoops. This part of the cave is a little tricky. The rocks are so big, you know, it's like playing a big game of hopscotch. But if you miss, it's gonna hurt really bad. So take your time to look. And whoops, see, I just stood on a rock that's teeter-tottering under my weight. But yeah, take your time to look your way around and feel your way around. It's a random place for a piece of ice. Oops. There are a lot of loose rocks here, so I'm definitely taking my own advice, going nice and slow. So way down there. I don't see any point though. But yeah, here's a cool ice formation. It's like nice and thin. Oh, this is fun. It's like writing on this rock. Really old cursive writing. All right. Okay, now we're having fun. Look at this. Here are a couple ice formations here. Real small, a few inches in diameter. Here's a slightly larger one. Notice this one on the right kind of looks green, but that's because the rock is under it is green. Obviously the ice is not green. Although I have seen caves that have green ice because, you know, something from above came with the water, made the ice green for real. So yeah, it does happen. Let's see if I get through here without touching formation. Excuse me. So here's some on the floor, but if I pan up, there's a glaze on the wall. That dark spot, that's all ice. And then out here, some ice columns, stalactites, and then higher up there's some. So yeah, there's a little bit of ice in this cave. Look at this, the gap in the rock there, it goes down quite a ways. So that's an example, even though obviously I'm standing on something equivalent to a floor, the actual lava tube floor is way below me somewhere. I have no idea how far. In this cave, I don't think I've ever seen the floor, not at this lower level. Yeah, look at all these nice cluster of bigger formations here. So does that mean it just gets more moisture, or colder air, or both?